important for me to break the gender bias because it limits people without serving any real value. People should feel comfortable doing what interests them, what helps them get out of bed in the morning. There's so many things that can make that difficult, and gender shouldn't be one of them.
Breaking gender bias is important because I want women everywhere to feel able and empowered to pursue the career and lifestyle that they want.
Why is it important for me to break the gender bias? Because I'm a female, I want to be treated equally like a man, and I want to be treated without any bias.
I am breaking the bias by being a role model, getting involved in STEM events, and mentoring young women who are interested in STEM.
I'm helping to break the gender bias by taking leadership positions in engineering and mentoring, supporting those coming after me.
I'm helping to mitigate the negative impacts of gender bias by working with my colleagues and trusted development partners to create learning and development programmes that empower our women to take their rightful place and that create an environment in which we all feel comfortable bringing our authentic selves into.
I'm helping to break the bias by mentoring other women to build up their confidence so they can be secure in themselves. It is so important for women in the workplace to support each other.
The biggest barrier to a gender bias-free world is casual and systemic misogyny and the belief that gender bias doesn't affect everyone.
The biggest barrier to a gender bias-free world is the gender stereotypes being enforced at a young age.
The biggest barrier to a world without gender bias is understanding. We all need to understand what gender bias is and how it impacts our own thoughts and actions. It's often unconscious, so we need to be mindful of any assumptions we make and open to change so that gender isn't an influence where it has no merit.
I think the biggest barrier to creating a gender bias-free world is the idea that we can make bias completely disappear. We all have bias. It's how our brains are wired, so it's ongoing work for us all to question our thinking, to seek out feedback, and to challenge our ideas.